It's a controversial treatment that's triggering a battle between the medical community and desperate patients. CTV first brought you the story of the Liberation treatment, an experimental procedure for people with multiple sclerosis. Since then, patients across Canada have been fighting for access, and today they're gathering in cities across the country for what they're calling Liberation Day. Diana Price suffers from MS, and she's with us in studio this morning. And you were saying to me before we came up, this is a global event.
Yes, it is. Today it is a global event. It's happening worldwide, and that's just to bring awareness to CCSVI. And today at Queen's Park, there will be a rally from 1 to 3.
And there's a number of rallies across the country
planned as well.
There's a number
of rallies, yes, right across Canada.
So this treatment has been in the news quite a bit lately, ever since, you know, CTV's Avis Fabro went and talked to Dr. Zamboni about this treatment, and then we just covered it again last week for the people that are fighting to get it, and then there's people that don't want it, but essentially the position in Canada anyway is more test is needed. Tell me about, when you were diagnosed with MS to begin with.
Well, I was diagnosed 24 years ago, and in the last 7 years I've had difficulty where it has limited my walking ability and vision, balance, fatigue, incredible fatigue. And so when this came out, it was just wonderful news.
And then you were one of those people that thought, well, maybe this is something that could be an answer for me.
Yes, and I was very interested, and I proceeded with testing. I did get tested, and last Friday I found out that, in fact, both my internal jugular veins are blocked, and this is a vascular problem, and it should be looked at as a vascular problem. And my jugular veins should be opened, and that is done through a simple angioplasty. And angioplasty has been done for years. It started in the 70s. It's a relatively safe procedure. And we shouldn't have to leave our country in order to have this procedure done. And the government should step up and do the right thing and serve their people.
The MS Society has obviously has a position on it, and this is part of their statement. It says the MS Society respects the right of those who wish to express their opinion on CCSVI, and we share in the enthusiasm that more research should be done into CCSVI and its relationship to MS. How far do you push to fight for this?
We're going to push all the way. That, I feel, is a blanket statement, and that this procedure is performed every day, again, in our country. And because we have MS, it's being withheld, and that is wrong. And testing and treatment should be made available immediately, because it's just the right thing to do.
So in your position, really, it's discriminatory because it's being withheld to patients with MS.
Absolutely. Because I have MS, this is being withheld. If you had some type of blockage, I'm sure you would get this treatment available to you. But because I have MS, there's all this controversy, and it really should be looked at as a separate situation, vascular. It's a vascular problem, and I want the blood flowing in my veins to be flowing freely. It shouldn't be clogged, and I want that blood liberated.
And that's what these rallies are all about today.
Yes.
Thank you for coming in to tell us about it.